Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the month of December. Welcome to a new episode, to another energy update for this month. The month of wrapping up, the last month of this magnificent 2022 year. Before we proceed, I would like to once again thanks all the subscribers for all of you that listen to this information that I come to share with you on a monthly or bi-weekly basis. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your comments, for your shares, for your likes and subscribes, for your view, for investing your time in listening to this information. I do hope that whatever information I come to share with you here is serving you at some capacity in your journey of awakening, your journey of ascension, your journey of evolution and growth. And once again, I want to thanks for tuning in. I also appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe, because this will allow this information and these videos to get to more people that might be looking for somewhat answers, or that might be looking for ways and tools on how to navigate this beautiful journey of life, of awakening. So when you like, share, and subscribe, it helps the algorithm of the YouTube platform to share this video with others. I also believe, and I have said this before, I believe that this information will reach to those that are meant to listen to, are going to is going to reach to those that are meant to benefit from this video. You know, nothing in the universe happens as coincidence. There is no such thing as coincidence. Everything it's already orchestrated, or is being orchestrated as we go in the present moment. So rest assured that whoever comes across this information and feels the vibration and energetic to tune in, it is because they are meant to listen to this information, because at some point it's going to trigger something within them. It's going to assist them, or it's going to make them question reality, or question whatever it is, beliefs that they are holding. So again, I appreciate the likes, the share, and the subscribes. And also I am trusting that whoever listens to these transmissions are the people that are fully meant to listen to, because it is in their divine path, in their divine alignment. So that being said, welcome again. We are going to be discussing the energies for the month of December and the rest of the year in here. We are going to be looking at the energetics update from a collective standpoint. And as you listen to the information, try to incorporate this in your own reality. If it makes sense, if it doesn't, always remember to use your discernment when listening to this information and to any other information that you hear in any other platform. When we are in this journey of awakening and journey of ascension and evolution, discernment is very, very, very important to be practiced, to be used. I have said this before, there is lots of information out there, and you know, half of the information that is being shared out there from others is half truth, and that's the reality of it. You know, we live in a world of illusion where Maya is very prominent. So again, utilize your discernment when listening to the information that I am sharing, and to any other information from any other channels. You know, tune in and absorb and take whatever resonates with you, and whatever doesn't, reject it, throw it away, don't absorb it. And your heart knows what's true. You will integrate the information that it is for your highest and greatest good, and then it is up to you if you want to execute on anything else that you might wish, but that it is not in alignment. So again, we will be discussing the energetics of the month of December from a collective point of view. This is the information that I tune in on a monthly basis to bring to you these updates. We are going to be looking at the information from an astrological point of view, from a numerology point of view, also from my own intuitive guidance and my own personal journey that I am going through, and other tools that I use and information that I channel through meditation and messages that comes to me from meditation and from my guides. So I compile all this information together and bring them to you guys in a way that I can best possibly put it together. I try to be as basic as possible because my goal is to reach the folks that are nearly in the journey of their awakening process or the journey of evolution, and also incorporate a little bit of information to the ones that are already on the journey, are at an advanced level. So my goal is to make this as basic as possible so that it can be understood by the masses and by those that are not fully in the journey, in this journey of evolution. So again, welcome to the month of December. This is a month of celebration. This is a month of wrapping up. This is a month of planting seeds. This is a month of festivities. All across the world we celebrate this time of the year, the Festival of Light. This time of the year is a time where we celebrate, despite of whatever religion you embrace, despite of whatever belief system you embrace. This is a time of celebration and a time of wrapping up, and also a time of planting seeds on what is to come and what it is that you want to manifest for the next year. There is no doubt that this year has been beautiful, intense, blissful, tremendous, chaotic, and magnificent at the same time. Everything is always flowing. Everything is always flowing in divine alignment, despite of whatever way we might perceive it, despite on whatever way our ego mind or our human mind tries to make of it. Everything is working always in divine alignment. Everything is perfect at any given moment. So, taking that aside, we have to also understand what it is that we are going through as a collective, or what it is that you might be going through as an individual at this now in this beautiful planet that we are inhabiting in our human experience. So this year, not this year, the past 3-4 years have been really, really, really intense, and 2022 was not as chaotic as 2020 or 2021, but in terms of the intensity and the energies that have been coming through, it has definitely been a very, very, very intense year. But at the same time, this intensity, this contraction, this this pressure that the collective has been going through, it's meant for a higher purpose. And some of you have already been embarked in this journey of where your newness is unfolding. Some of you might still be on the hot seat of the pressure and the unraveling of what it is that no longer serves you being presented to you and being manifested in your daily life, in your surroundings, in your mental or emotional self. So it's beautiful, and it is a blessing. It is a blessing. In terms of the month, the beginning part, I want to say maybe the first 2 weeks of the month of December are a period of wrapping up. The first 2 weeks of December, it is a period of wrapping up. This is a time for you to continue to release what it is that no longer serves you, what it is that has not worked for you for the past 11 months or the past 12 months of the year. Whatever it is that you embarked on that was not for your highest good, that your soul knows that it's not working, whatever it is that is just not serving you, this is time to release, to let go, to wrap up. And we are being assisted from a very powerful Gemini new full moon that we are having. I believe it's on the 7th, 8th of December. We are having this powerful full moon that is going to allow us to complete, to release, to let go of whatever it is that we are holding within us that is not serving our highest and greatest good. So I highly invite you, if you wish, to utilize the powerful energy of the full moon that is occurring at the beginning of the month, the first week of the month. Utilize it to release, utilize it to let go. Full moons are times of culmination, of completion of whatever project or whatever it is. It's time. And this full moon holds more significant aspect because it is the last full moon of the year, meaning that it is the very last full moon that you are going to experience in this magnificent 2022 year of change, year of giving birth to a new reality. So again, I invite you, if you wish to utilize the power of this full moon energy, which is actually being felt as we speak. I am recording this video on the 3rd of December, and the energies are already on the air. We normally feel the energies of every full moon or new moons a week before and a week after, and it continues until the moon cycle goes on. So again, this is a time of wrapping up. Aside from that, from an astrological and from a numerology point of view, the month of December, again, is the very last month of the year. So it is a month of wrapping up, of letting go, of culmination, of completion. So utilize this time to let go of these things that are not serving you, let go of these things that are holding you back. And again, you might be questioning, if you are new to this journey, what exactly I'm releasing. Tune in, ask yourself the question. Very important to ask ourselves questions and ask ourselves, what is holding me back? What has worked and not worked for me on this year? What do I need to release so that I can embrace the divine essence of who I am? What I need to let go of so that I can embark on the new journey that I am looking to manifest? These are questions that you can ask yourself so that you can tune in to whatever it is that you need to let go and be released with the power of this full moon that we are having the first week of December. So again, it's a time of celebration. The constellation of Gemini is a very playful energy. It's a very energy of having fun, of having of playing, very childish energy per se, and it goes with the theme of the month of December, with the celebrations, with the Christmas time here in the West, and all across the world, if I'm not now thinking, all across the world, we have different celebrations around this time of the year. So definitely tune in to that energy, to the energy of Gemini, to the energy of playing, to the energy of having fun, the energy of innocence, connecting to your inner child. Oh, beautiful plane. Thank you, plane. So connect with that essence within you, that innocence within you, that inner child within you, and allow yourself to play, allow yourself to have fun, allow yourself to trust also that whatever is happening within you and around you, it is for your highest and greatest good. Just tune in and ask the questions that you are looking for answers to. From a numerology point of view, the month of December, it's a 9 universal month as well. This is when we combine 12, which equals to 3, to the year, which is 6. So 3 plus 6, it's 9. 9 is a number of endings, so that something can emerge. 9 is the very last number from the single digits. So after 9 comes 10, double digits. And it's basically repetition once again. So it's the 1 and the 0. It's the beginning in the void, the beginning from 0, from nothing, after whatever it is has been completed or destroyed or let go, so that something else can come, so that something else can manifest. So the energies of completion, the energies of culmination and letting go are on the air. You just have to tune into them, and you have to invite these energies so that you can embrace the journey, whatever it is that you are going through, more easily and with more grace. So again, it is a 9 universal month, which means endings, completions, and beginning. And time to let go, time to release. Again, release whatever it is that's holding you back, whatever it is that's not serving you. So again, I invite you, if you wish, to tune into that energy and embrace the newness, embrace the knowing. The second part of the month, we are going to be experiencing a new moon in the constellation of Capricorn. Capricorn, it's known to be the mountain goat, the goat that climbs, the goat that is never stopping, the goat that climbs until it reaches the peak of the mountain, not resting. So it's a very powerful energy of determination, of courage, of vitality, of strength, that you, whatever it is that you embark on this new moon, whatever seeds you plant, because that is the energy of the second part of the month of December. So the first part, we are releasing and letting go. We are making room for the new, so that the second part, we now plant seeds. And these seeds are the seeds that you want to plant and that you want to grow, to manifest in the year ahead, 2023. So utilize the powerful new moon in Capricorn, which is that sign of perseverance, the sign of courage and determination, and plant those seeds of whatever it is that you want your 2023 to look like. This is the time to plant seeds. When we hit the ground running the 1st of January, this is the time where we take action. This is the beginning. This is like the big bang, that now it's time for us to act, to take action on whatever it is that we planted, whatever it is that we set as an intention the month of December, this last month. This is a time of graduation. Again, 2022 December, the time of graduation. We have gone through the entire year integrating, absorbing, going through challenges, going through moments of awakening, going through moments of bliss, to moments of joy, to moments of sorrow, moments of pain, whatever it is that comes with this human experience, whatever it is that comes, and whatever it is that you were presented to in your journey. Now this is graduation time. This is where you ask yourself, what did I learn? What do I need to do different next year? What do I want my life to be like next year? So utilizing the energies of Capricorn to plant these new seeds in an earthy sign. Capricorn is an earth sign, very grounded. So, all these energies that we have accumulated, that we have absorbed into our bodies, our physical body, our spiritual bodies, all these now The time to integrate is now in the constellation of Capricorn when we enter the second phase of the month of December. So now we have to ground everything that, all the lessons, everything that we learned, everything that came through. And then we plant the seeds on how we want to execute for the next year with this level of knowledge, with this level of wisdom and understanding that we have gathered throughout this year, how we can implement that next year and utilize these teachings, this knowing for the greatest good of ourselves and the greatest good of all. And how we can, be in service to not just ourselves, but being service to others. So again, this is graduation time. This is the finish line. We are at the finish line of 2022, ready to embark in a new race within a few days, within a few weeks. So again, I highly invite you to utilize also this energy of Capricorn to plant whatever seeds it is that you want to manifest in your life, whatever seeds it is that you want to grow for the next year, whatever it is that you set your intention to at the end of this month, it is what's going to manifest in 2023. It is very often we see this whole thing about the beginning of the year, New Year's resolution, yada, 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 and sometimes I tune in to that frequency. And one of my teachers have shared with me and my classmates when we are learning that when we embark in this whole thing, New Year's resolution, when we don't set the intention and ground it really deep into our inner knowing, and we set goals that are very realistic, the first 2-3 weeks of January, very, very easily, we forget about what it is that we set as an intention on the first week of January. And I have witnessed that not just in myself in the past, but also in the collective. You get a lot of people, New Year's resolution and this and that and yada, yada, yada. And nothing wrong with that. Everybody who's going through their journey, who's doing whatever it is that they are doing exactly what they're supposed to do, and they are doing exactly what they need to do for their journey. But it is very easy to get caught up in the mundane and to get caught up in the distraction that's going around us. And next thing you know, the fourth week of January, whatever intention you set at the beginning, it's gone. It's gone. You already lose motivation. You lose the excitement that you had for whatever it was. And one of the reasons that I found is because we tend to set these intentions when the gas pedal is already hit, when we already hit the gas and we start going, when the big bang exploded, is when we set this intention. So one practice that I will invite you to do is to set these intentions this month of December, and plan and go through the roadmap on how it is that you are going to accomplish whatever goals is that you are setting to yourself, how it is that you are going to accomplish them. And as soon as we enter 2023, it is a time of execution, because the Big Bang has already exploded. The explosion has already happened with the intention that you set in the month of December. It's like when you plant a seed. You plant the seed, you put it in the ground, and eventually it cracks open. So the cracking open is the beginning of the explosion. When this thing cracks open, is because it has already birthed, basically. And whatever intention it is that you have, it is what's going to, to continue to grow. So a lot of us tend to set intentions the beginning of the year, when the seed has already sprout, when the seed has already broken open, growing. So meaning that whatever it is that you had as an intention or whatever it is that you were doing internally before you plant the seeds, it's what's growing now. And if that was not in alignment, pretty much that's going to be the case of whatever is going to grow out of alignment. That's the way that I see it. And again, you don't have to resonate with this, but it's a way that I have witnessed within me and witness it within the collective. So again, only take what resonates with you and deflect what doesn't. But this is a way that I am understanding it as I am speaking to you right now. So again, the month of January is the moment when we hit the ground running. It's like when you are going on a race and they shot the gun, go. That's that energy of January. Go. And we have Mars. We have Mars in the constellation of Gemini, helping us through that. Mars is now what we call in astrology retrograde, which is in optical illusion. Actually, is something that we see from here, from Earth. We see it as it's moving backward, but it's actually not moving backwards. But it is in optical illusion, and it is an energy that that is shared with the human collective, and it kind of like, I don't want to say it affects, but it definitely has an influence on the human collective and the energy of Mother Gaia, of Mother Earth. So, this energy, this illusion about going back, it is a period of going back to whatever it is that you engaged in the past, and it's giving you the opportunity for you to review, okay, is this working? Is this gonna work? Can I really do this? Can I not do this? And so on and so forth. So there is a lot of movement in the sky right now in our solar system. And as I have shared with you before, the celestial bodies in our solar systems are pretty much helping with our ascension, with our collective, our brothers and sisters planet, having influence on what goes on in humanity, in the human collective, and in the entire solar system as a whole. And this is why tuning into astrology is a way for you to understand what is going on within yourself, what is going on within the collective. You don't have to believe in astrology. You don't have to you don't have to be in astrology. You don't have to engage in that. Just know that these celestial bodies are the biggest bodies next to us in our solar system. So of course they have an influence, energetic influence on what goes on right here and with the human collective consciousness. So seeds of creation, planting seeds of love, planting seeds of compassion, seeds of freedom, seeds of harmony, seeds of peace. Those are things that we can plant this year. What it is that we want to manifest, what it is that we want our 2023 look like. 2023 is a year of spiritual awakening. This is going to be a very, very, very intense year in terms of our psychic. It is a 7th universal year, and 7 is known to be the number of spirituality. This is now when you are merging your psychic, you are merging your spiritual self with your human self, and allowing this energy to come through and to express through you, which is happening at all times, but it's happening in an unconscious level, not conscious. So 2023 is a massive, massive, massive year. A lot of changes are going to happen, and also the seeds that you are planting the end of December, the second part of December, are going to have a ripple effect on what is going to happen for the first 3 months, but for the rest of the year. The first 3 months of 2023 are going to still be in being supportive of whatever it is that we are going through and whatever it is that we are embarking on. This journey of awakening and ascension, it's a journey that you can embark on consciously, and if you don't, unconsciously it's gonna happen to us, because everything is evolving and growing as we speak. Want it or not, you are tuning in more to your higher self. You are tuning in more to spirit. If you are not in this journey, if you are so-called what we call outside sleep, rest assured that you are being knocked on. Your spirit is knocking on the door, giving you signs, giving you synchronicities, trying to awaken within you your psyche, trying to awaken within you your intuition, to be guided, to be guided towards your highest good, because that is the energy of the universe. The universe is always looking for balance. This energy is always working towards balancing itself. Nothing is out of balance. It is an illusion that we perceive in our humanness, that things are out of balance, yada, yada, yada. Nothing is out of balance. Everything is always in divine alignment, in divine perfection. Despite whatever it is that's going on around us, that is the energy. It is that. Everything is always in divine alignment. Another thing that has come to me during my meditations and the messages that I am receiving is that we have received so much. I can really say that for myself. This year, 2022, has been one of the biggest years of integration since the moment that my lights went on, which was a few years ago now. This 2022 has been the biggest year of integration that I have gone through in my years of life. And I am pretty sure that if I am feeling that, a lot of you are also feeling it this way. If you have been on the journey now for quite some time, if you are not, if you are nearly in the journey of awakening, you have noticed how things have shifted within your psyche, how you are tuning more to your intuition, to your psychic abilities, to the messages that are coming to you, to the things that are happening around you, telling you, look, this is good, this is not good, this is for your highest good, and this is not. What are you going to choose? Not taking into consideration that we still have the power of free will. These messages that are coming to us are just guidance to propel us to what it is that is for our highest good, to continue our growth, to continue our evolution. But we have these divine blessings that is called free will. This is the universe that we live in. This is part of the reality that we live in, free will. So we can choose what it is that we want. We have that power of choosing. So what are you choosing? Are you choosing to continue to be in sorrow? Are you choosing to continue to be in pain? Are you choosing to continue to be suffering? Are you choosing to continue to be, not to be, I don't want to use the word a doormat to others? Are you choosing to continue to follow the illusion? Or are you choosing to be in peace, to embrace harmony, to embrace love, to embrace tranquility, to embrace all that of which is bringing you joy, to embrace all that of which is allowing you to enjoy life, not for a moment, not for a little bit of a moment, not for seconds, not for minutes, hours, not for days or for a week, but constantly. We are human beings, and yes, we are meant to feel emotions, to go through emotions so that we can grow. But the human journey is meant to be blissful, is meant to be joyful, is meant for us to enjoy to our fullest, because we are here for a short period of time. Time does not exist in the spiritual reality. Time is an illusion. So our human experience, it's like a blink of an eye in other dimensions, in other realities and other frequencies. So the human journey is meant to be joyful, to be happy, for you to be happy, for you to engage in these things that bring you happiness. Now, not saying that we are not to honor the opposite of that, because again, we are meant to feel emotions. We are meant to experience these emotions of the densities, of the low vibrations. It's part of the human journey, and we have to honor it. And depending on where you are in your journey, you know how to navigate through the twos. We have been, for the past few years, we have been on this dance between the shadow and the light, between light and darkness, between the up and below. And some of us have gotten to the point where we are able to master that and still be human. It is easy to get caught up in when you are tuned in, and when you are able to tune into your spiritual self and to the higher realities of dimension. It's easy to just wanting to be up there, but that is not the case. The reality is that we are human and living a human experience. And one thing that we are invited, and I don't want to say supposed to, because again, we have free will, so we choose whatever it is that we want. But one of the best ways to experience a joyful human experience is to allow that spiritual self to come down through you and to express itself through you, to live humanity through you, so that you can experience and that you can be in love, that you can be happy, so that you can be joyful, and that you can be a clear conduit of divine, that you can be a clear conduit of divinity. So it is very important to understand that being up is not really we are not fully meant to be up. We are meant to be down. We are meant to experience humanity. And one of our tasks is to allow that spiritual self, that spiritual aspect of us, to come down, to come to us, to be here, to be now, to experience life through us. So, this year has been very intense, between the shadows, between, the dark and the light, between being up and being down. So work on that and understand that it's not always meant for us to be up. We have to experience this reality, because this is what we came for, to live a human experience, to live a human life. So very, very, very powerful, guys. Very powerful. I highly recommend you to tune in to your spirit, to tune into your guides. Ask yourself these questions. Some of these questions that I give you example for, sometimes they are very hard to come in with an answer. Sometimes you ask yourself the question and you don't even get an answer, because when you are not tuned in, it's like, these questions might seem foreign to you, and you simply don't know. And if you find yourself in that situation where you don't know, ask yourself, ask your higher self, and allow yourself to receive the answer. Don't be caught up on the mind and the shadows and whatever it is that your mind is trying to tell you. Allow the answers to come to you in any way. When you ask the questions, your mind kicks in and try to formulate answers and try to analyze. And when you are tuned into your intuition, you know that the answers will come. And usually it's the first thing that comes to mind. The moment you start questioning and analyzing, oh, no, it's that, no, it's this. That's the mind. That's the mind, not your intuition. The mind is logic. The mind tries to find logic, tries to analyze things. And when you ask a question, the answer comes and you automatically know what it is. But then it depends of how balanced you are. And if you are somewhat imbalanced or you are not fully tuned into your intuition, your mind is gonna kick in, make you question the message that you just received, and trying to analyze it and trying to find ways to say no, yes, yeah. So yes. So guys, very, very, very powerful. Very powerful, very, very, very powerful year, a year of transformation, a year where we receive so much as a collective, as individuals. The planet receives so much blessings this year from our brothers and sisters, galaxies, planets, from our divine mother, from our divine father, from our divine creator of all. Again, everything is always in divine alignment, always in balance. The gift that we are being blessed with in this lifetime, living this experience, living everything that we are experiencing right now in our reality, it is a blessing. It is a blessing, and we chose at a soul level to be here to experience this for our highest good, for the highest good of all and the highest good of the collective and the planet. So continue to embrace that truth. Oh, there is a beautiful angel flying above me. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. It's beautiful. So continues to tune in, continue to invite the loving energies, frequencies, and vibrations of peace, of freedom, of abundance that surrounds us. Abundance is everywhere. Tune into that frequency. Be joyful, be happy, be in love, be passionate, and allow this energy to be shared with others, with your brothers and sisters, with the plants, with the animals, with the insects, with everything around you. Be an inspiration, being inspirations to those that surround you, and allow them to see how beautiful they are through you. Be a mirror to them. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful journey. So I do wish you that you have a prosperous new year ahead, and that you continue to unravel and to ground and integrate everything that you have learned, everything that you have received from Spirit on this year, this powerful year, where we saw many things, where we embraced many truths, where we learned, where we came to more understanding, where we came to more attunement to our divine essence of who we truly are. I hope that if you celebrate Christmas, you have a Merry Christmas, that you have a wonderful New Year celebration, that you be happy, that you be joyful, that you allow the light that is coming into the planet to fully integrate within every cell of your body and your cellular body, and every body that encompasses your being. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, feel free to write me or put it in the comments below. I am not taking any clients for now for about the past 3 months, because I went on my own journey of integration. So I have been deepening my stories, my esoteric stories, deepening my the things that I am involved with, and continues to tune into myself so that I can continue to be a clear channel for those that I am helping, for those that believe that I can be of assistance to them. Next year, maybe in the month of January, I am being guided, not January, and for February, I am being guided to open up my calendar again. So I will be accepting more new, I don't want to call it clients, but more clients to assist on their journey. If you believe that I can be of any service to you, I do have a variety of service that are listed in my page. And I am working to a lot of things that I'm going to be offering different next year. Still on the work in progress, but tune in, stay tuned in. And again, thank you so much for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing. If you believe that this information might be beneficial to any of your friends, any of your family members, feel free to share. And again, guys, I leave you. I leave you with my love. I leave you with my light. Have fun. Be in love. Get married. Be happy. And allow the divine to express itself through you and to radiate from you. Thank you. Namaste.